then more. Okay, perfect. Quadratic, descending order. Yes. Negative leading coefficient. No, I took care of that. Greatest common factor. Yes. Let's divide 192 by 16 and see what happens. I'm checking to see what's going on in there. So if I divide 192 by 16, do I get an integer? I'm hoping. Yes, I like it. Perfect. So then, because this is an equation, I am not changing the rules on you. In an equation, I can divide both sides by the greatest common factor only if it is a number. Note, do not divide by variables. Do not divide both sides by variables. But I can divide by 16. And I like it because I simplified the equation. 16t squared divided by 16 minus 16t divided by 16 minus 192 divided by 16, and we got 12. We divided it together. And 0 divided by 16 is 0. I cannot pick and choose. If I divide by 16, I have to divide each and every term by 16. This divided by 16, this divided by 16, this divided by 16, this divided by 16. This is more human than this one, right? Descending order, greatest common factor, I took care of it. Special product, nah. 1 is the leading coefficient, yes. So if it's factorable, there is only one way. Can anyone tell us how to factor it? We are looking for two numbers whose product is and whose sum is.
-4, +3.
Yes, so it will be -4, +3 because the product is -12 and the sum is -1. There is a hidden -1 in here. -4 times 3? Yes. -4 plus 3? Yes. Both conditions have to be fulfilled. Can anyone give us the factored form? Now. This part is easy because we have the numbers.
T minus 4, T plus 3.
From here, I can go ahead and write T equals. And from here, I can go ahead because I know the intermediate step. So what do I write?
4, -3.
Very good. 4 and -3. And this is in seconds. I will say absolutely not. We wish we could go back in time, but we can't. So time cannot be negative. So the only option, the only solution is 4. In other words, I'm up here. I throw the ball up. It reaches a maximum. And eventually will hit the ground. And it takes 4 seconds for the ball from the moment I release it till it gets to a maximum and down to the ground. Any questions? I want to show you one little option here. Do not rely on this at this point. It's not a good idea. I will show it to you. Not all calculators have it, but and I would like you to have an option of checking your work, but you still have to show your work step by step, please. So we have in apps, APPS. We have at the very bottom number 9, polynomial root finder. So you click on 9. Polynomial root finder. Press enter. Select, they call it order. We call it degree. It's the same thing. So select whatever degree you have. It's selected already too. And it's going to, I have to click on next. So it's asking me to enter the coefficients. So I'm going to enter 16 for the first coefficient. I'm going to enter, although we can enter the simplified form, I wanted to show you from the very beginning. So negative 16 is the second coefficient. And the last coefficient is negative. Remember, when we start with a negative, it has to be the symbol, not the operation. 192. And enter. And then I click on solve. It has to give me x equals negative 3 and x equals 4. Again, if the problem is asking you to use factoring, you still have to show factoring step by step. But I want you to have this tool to check your work. Okay, back to, okay. Do we need to try more from here? Or we can move on? Did you click on your assignment? Maybe you find something that is interesting. Okay, so here's an interesting one. Let's also work on this. Or you have another one for me, or is it this is okay?
That one's okay.
Okay, so we have x cubed, we have plus 2x squared, we have equals 9x plus 18. What do we do first?
Minus 9x minus 18.
Very good, awesome. What else is left? Because this is not enough. If I stop here, this is no longer an equation.
Equals 0.
Exactly. It's very easy to forget the equal symbol and 0. Very easy. Okay? Now, descending order. Yes, greatest common factor in all four. No. Negative leading coefficient. Oh. I talk too much. Negative leading coefficient. No. Special product. There is none for polynomials. It's a polynomial. So what is my only option? What is my only option here?
Grouping.
Yes. Very good. So what will I factor out from the first two?
Squared.
Excellent. What is left in parentheses?
X plus.
You said x plus 2?
Yes.
What do I have to have coming out from the other two terms without which I cannot continue? If it's not there, we cannot continue. Anyone, please?
The negative.
What do I have to have in parentheses? You have to say the same thing. There is nothing we have to think about here. It has to be the same. If it's not the same, yes. If it's not the same, we cannot continue that. But I have to write it before I look. Because if I don't write it, I may make an error. Once I write it, I know what to expect, and now I look. Okay. I need a sign, and I need a factor. You must have a sign, and you must have a factor. The factor could be 1, but the sign cannot be missing. So, what do I... Yes? I couldn't hear you. Sign and factor, anyone?
It's -9.
-9 indeed. What do I pull out now? What is common to these two? What is common here as well as here? I have to pull it in front.
X plus 2.
Indeed. What is left in parentheses? Don't forget the equal symbol and 0. If you forget, you're not solving an equation.
X squared minus 9.
Good. How do I factor x squared minus 9?
X plus 3, X minus 3.
Excellent. Oops. So therefore, we are going to get 3 solutions. What solution do I get from here when I set it equal to 0?
-2.
Excellent. What solution I get here when I set it equal to 0?
-3.
Excellent. What solution I get here when I set it equal to 0?
3.
Yes. This equation has degree 3. Degree 3, 3 solutions. Degree 2, 2 solutions, although one of them was not acceptable because t was time. So that's exactly what we should always remember. If it's a polynomial equation, degree 5, I have to have 5 solutions. Real or not, I have to have 5 solutions. Good. Anything else in solving polynomial equation? Solving, yes, polynomial equations, because we have a cubic one.
Can I ask for another example of that same one that you just did?
Yes, of course. Can you find one quickly? Can you click on? I don't know if I can find one quickly with 4 terms. The 4 terms is always the easiest. You're factoring by grouping. There is nothing else. Do you have one for us?
No.
So we just did this one. So what was difficult on this? What do you think was difficult here?
I wanted to see one with 2 solutions.
Oh, you want 2 solutions or 3?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do this one, for example?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So let's take a look. So we have 2x squared equals 13x plus 7. Can anyone get us started on this, please? What do we need to do? First step, please.
Minus 13x minus 7.
Yes, and what else is left on the other side?
0.
Yes, perfect. Okay. Trinomial, descending order, yes. Negative leading coefficient, greatest common factor, no, no, no. Special product, no. 1 is the leading coefficient, no. We are at the last possible option. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. So we want to find 2 numbers whose product is and whose sum is. We're not there yet. So we need to find 2 numbers whose product is and whose sum is. Can anyone tell us what is the product? Okay, what about the sum? What is the sum?
The sum is negative 13.
Exactly. There is never a change. Yes. There is never a change about the sum. What about the product?
Negative 7.
Careful. It would have been negative 7 only when this is 1, but it's not 1. So if the leading coefficient is 1, the product is negative 7. But the leading coefficient is not 1.
So would it be positive?
It's a
-14.
Exactly, is this product. This is the product now. Negative 14. So we have to incorporate the leading coefficient in the product. Good. So, can we find two numbers?
What happens if it's a 3?
I'm sorry?
What happened if the equation would have been 3x instead of 2x? Is it the same thing?
There is no 3x. What do you mean 3? Where do you see 3x?
No. I'm saying if there was another problem that had a 3x instead of a 2, is it still the
Are you
same?
talking about 3x squared? You're saying 3x. That was my question. So you're talking about 3x squared. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. So whatever it is, this is from last time when we got to that situation, when we factored something like this with a leading coefficient that is not 1, we looked at the example in which, where was it? Here. The product is the product of 6 times negative 1.
Okay, understand. Thank you.
Perfect. Perfect. Good. Back to the bin. Good. So can anyone give us now two numbers whose product is negative 14 and whose sum is negative 13?
Or 14 and 1.
14 plus 1 is not negative 13. And
No,
for
negative 14 plus 1.
exactly. Negative 14 plus 1 is negative 13. Negative 14 times 1 is negative 14. Correct. Perfect. What we need to do now is we replace this term, the middle term, using the numbers you just gave us. So 2x squared minus 14x plus x minus 7 equals 0. Do not go back and combine them and get this. No, because now this is a polynomial. What do we factor out from the first two terms?
2x.
Very good. What is left in parentheses?
X minus 7.
Perfect. What do I must have from the other two? I refuse to look before I write it. The reason is I may make a mistake if I don't write it first.
X minus 7.
Indeed. Now I look. I need a factor and the sign in front of it.
1
Yes,
plus 1.
indeed. Perfect. So now I know that they have a common factor that I need to pull out at this point. And then what is left in parentheses?
X minus 7.
X minus 7 is the common factor. Excellent. And what is left in parentheses now?
2x plus 1.
Excellent. So then we have two solutions. Set this equal to 0 and give me the answer. Set this equal to 0 and give me the answer. I'm not trying to skip steps, but this is now really too easy. So we know how to get those answers and move on.
7 negative 1.
Yes. 7 and
Negative 1/2.
negative 1/2. I move 1, it becomes negative, but I have to divide by 2. So negative 1/2, indeed. Okay, I think we've got this. What do you think? Can we move on?
Yes.
Perfect. So where am I? What am I doing? I'm here. Back to assignments. Really? Oh my goodness. Fine. Oh, I'm signed out. I have to log back in. Sorry. 1 second. How can I be signed out in the middle of my class? I can't figure that one out. Ever. But I have to log myself back in. This is a mystery to me. And no one was able to explain this to me.
Microsoft. If you
I know. Sorry, I'm back. Okay. Where are you guys? Okay, I see I have too many. Okay, where am I? Canvas. Why would that happen in the middle of the class, in the middle of Zoom and everything? I can't explain. Sorry. This is silly. Our next step, so let me